Hey, so I just set up my drone. I have the DJI Mini 4 Pro, and I set it to follow me on my left side. And on this road, I wanted to see if it would be able to follow me as I pass through all these trees. Each time I pass one, you'll see it kind of loses me and then kind of refines me again. And I have the controller on my handlebars so I can see what it's doing. And there, yep, it lost me for a second and then kind of refocused. And then up here, I switch it to follow me from the back in like the shorter range. This is like the long range option. And then I ask it to follow me in the close range option from behind me. And that transition looks pretty cool. And these branches look like they might be an issue, but it ducks right under them. And the problem with all these trees around is it senses all of them, so it goes into kind of like safety mode, which means it's just going like 10 miles an hour or so. So I end up just having to stop because it's just too far away. And then on this section, this was a lot better. This was just pure follow mode, set at like 15 feet behind me, even though it ended up trailing a bit further. But it really works best when it's following a person up a hill where they're just naturally going slower, because that's about the speed that it follows you when it's in that like safety mode, when it's just trying to be aware of all the trees and branches around. So it drifts back a little bit, kind of catches up to me a little bit. And up around the corner up here, you'll see it starts to lose me because I pick up speed a little bit. But generally, I mean, for a shot like this, it does look pretty cool. It's avoiding all these branches, and the landscape looks pretty neat. The one issue with this drone is that it does cut corners a bit, and when it does that, it can run into trees, and you'll see that happen up here. So yeah, on this section, I start to pedal a little faster, and I can tell it's starting to lose me, so I just kind of throw it in an easy gear and spin lightly. Still going pretty well, and yeah, really starting to get quite a bit of distance. So remember, it should be set at around like 15 feet, and it's like 40 feet behind me. So I let it catch up. Still looks cool, but it doesn't. You can't really have like that, I'm riding my bike fast kind of effect. So I think this is the last corner where it is able to follow, because it tries to cut the corner too much. So yep, here we go. And then it loses me. Although I think it actually probably would have caught up to me. But the problem with this section is that it then goes downhill, so I would have been going pretty fast. So I manually kind of move it around to find me again, and then I hit the stop button.